going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to cover something that happened recently in the hobby community, and that is an issue with an exclusive pin that went to toy drops. I've never heard of the place before until FiGPiN announced the exclusive, but that's besides the point. So pretty much what happened with this drop is a lot of them sold out, a lot of them went to some bots. And I mean, the people that got them using bots, they were literally just bragging about it. Some dude was like, hey, check this out. I got like 200 of them. Me and my team got together. We got like 200. That's besides the point also. So what started all this is someone unlocked a Deku glitter pin on the FiGPiN app, and you were able to see it in the unlocker room. And people were suspicious because it was really early. I mean, pretty much like, I think it was the day of or the day after. I'm not too sure about the specifics, but someone had the pin up there. I'm not going to go too much into people getting stuff early or not. That's really not the point here. You know, that's not really the issue, though. People get stuff early. You know, that's fair game. It is what it is if someone gets something early. But where the issue came is whenever known companies that sell Fig pins, their names started popping up in the unlocker room. For instance, my good friends over at Vrare, Deku, I don't even know if I'm saying the name right, but a Deku pin popped up early on the unlocker room, and it was under the username, I believe it was like Vrare underscore, something that made people think that it was Vrare that unlocked the pin, which made a lot of people upset at first because they thought like companies like Vrare. Another one was Pins on Fire. Personally, I don't know much about Pins on Fire, mainly because they're not following me on Instagram, and I'm just really petty like that. It's like, come on, you know, have some respect. I'm kidding. Well, I'm mostly kidding. Well, I'm kind of kidding. I'm not kidding really at all. I'm not. It's not a serious thing, but it's a thing. But what happened was people were getting fired up thinking that these companies were getting the pins early and they were unlocking them for themselves. And that was because of the usernames on these accounts that had the pins in the unlocker room. Pretty much it was just a splitting image of what the company's name was, Pins on Fire. I don't know exactly which names they used, but it was very confusing and misleading. Everyone thought that it was actually like Vrare that unlocked the pins early, which isn't really fair if you're a vendor, because obviously you get the stuff really early. One thing to note too is this is no reflection on FiGPiN as a company or their operation at all. I mean, they can't control any of this. But as the story progresses, and I'm sure it will progress even more because this all happened earlier today, I believe. Basically what it's come down to is somebody got the pins early, dropped them on the unlocker room using fake accounts with usernames that are to confuse people about all of these vendors, and then turned around and I believe tried to sell them. That's just straight up. That's just disgusting. It's not the fact that the issue is not the fact that the person might have gotten them early. You know, maybe the guy's hooked up with the owner at Toy Drops. Who knows? That's really not the point here. The point is that I dude straight up like use the Vrare's name to try and confuse people to ruin their reputation. Or I don't even know if that was the guy's purpose or not. I mean, he could have just been messing around, but it's just not a good thing. And if he was messing around, he just needs to own up to it, because not everyone's perfect. But I mean, if you do something like this, be like, man, look, it was a joke. I didn't mean actually to hurt their business or anything. I just needed a bunch of usernames. So I just started using like names that came out of my head. I mean, that's possible. Maybe the guy was just using a bunch of fake accounts and ran out of like clever names, so he just started using names of like the vendors. But it's still not okay, and he should come forward and admit that. But overall, the point of me going and touching on this subject is so anyone watching knows that those companies they weren't involved in any of that. Vrare, Pins on Fire, any other company that looked like they got an early unlocked pin. It wasn't them. They're not guilty. They're completely innocent. And I understand it's probably frustrating for them because when stuff like that happens, it gives you a weird feeling. It's like, man, my entire business operation kind of almost went down the toilet because some dude just confused people using words. It's a very scary thought and feeling, and shout out to those guys. I'm sure everything will end up working itself out. It seems like everyone's onto it to begin with, and at the end of the day, they're going to get a lot of free press. That's the way I look at it. So shout out to the guys that got affected. Huge no shout out to the guy who did this. It's just atrocious, and he should just get the courage to come forward and admit that either it was a mistake or even if he had ill intentions. It's like, dude, just come out and straight say I'm a terrible person. I wanted to hurt these people, because even that's you know, something. Don't lie and make everything think that, you know, don't lie and just make everyone think that they're going crazy. You don't want to do that. By the way, check these gloves out. They're awesome. Nice color. I feel like Willy Wonka, or the Johnny Depp version of Willy Wonka, where he has the gloves. I just feel really, really clean making this video, even though it's about something dirty. That was tight. The way I rolled into that pun, that was totally unexpected, but it was perfect. Yeah, I was kind of all over the place with the story. I don't have many of the details, but long story short, Vrare, all those vendors that are catching a bad rap for unlocking pins early, they don't do stuff like that. They're all reputable people, and honestly, if they did, I'm sure FiGPiN has some type of, you know, consequence system or checks and balances for all of that. Basically, what it was is some dude got them early, started making fake accounts, and used the company's names, and it made the company look bad at first. But hopefully, vindication, karma will come around and catch that guy, and I'll keep wearing awesome gloves. So thanks everyone for watching. Shout out to Vrare. Shout out to Pins on Fire, even though they're not following me on Instagram. That's all right though. I'm not gonna hold it against them. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it against them probably, but not that much. You know, follow me on Instagram. I'm kidding. It's not really that big of a deal. It's, you know, for the sake of entertainment. Okay, you know, I did follow them, and then they didn't follow me back, and I was like, no, like I can't handle that. Nope, it doesn't work that way. No, I'm kidding. I'm not though. I'm kind of not kidding. I'm like 50% kidding. So before I end the video, I just want to say, yes, there are people out there that just do crazy, ridiculous shit for no reason at all, and things that just aren't important, but that is what it is. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.